secondary right now. Doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue goes down!
Naoya Inoue, known as the Monster, has stormed through the boxing world with the ferocity and precision of a force of nature. From his lightning-fast reflexes to his devastating punches, he has redefined what it means to dominate a division. With a reputation for obliterating opponents in mere rounds, Inoue has turned the bantamweight division into his personal kingdom, showing the world his unmatched speed and power. His rise from light flyweight champion to the first undisputed super bantamweight champion has been nothing short of extraordinary, with each victory adding to his legend. But it's not just his ability to win that sets him apart. It's how he wins. Whether it's a one-punch knockout or a masterful display of technique, Inoue has proven himself to be a fighter of unparalleled skill. As he continues to climb through weight divisions, questions arise. How far can the Monster go? And will he ultimately be remembered as the greatest of all time? The rise of the Monster, Naoya Inoue, famously known as the Monster, has taken the boxing world by storm, carving his name in the annals of the sport with a series of unforgettable performances.
Necessarily have strong skills. I'm not making any brilliant moves. So what is it that makes you so great? Yes, you do.
From his early days in Japan to his rise as one of the most dangerous fighters of his era, Inoue's journey has been a testament to relentless work, unrivaled talent, and an insatiable drive for greatness. His explosive power and lightning-fast reflexes have left opponents unable to keep up, making him a nightmare in the ring. But it wasn't always smooth sailing for Inoue.
Start using his jab.
Oh, it's another one that splits the guard.
After dominating the light flyweight division, he moved up to bantamweight, a division packed with dangerous competitors. In his debut against Jason Matthews in 2018, he showed the world just how special he was, knocking Matthews out in spectacular fashion. Since then, Inoue has continued to rewrite history, becoming an undefeated champion and winning multiple world titles, proving that he is not just a fighter, but a force of nature. Inoue's early years and move to bantamweight. Naoya Inoue's story began in Japan, where he quickly made a name for himself in the boxing world. Known for his aggressive fighting style and impeccable technique, Inoue turned professional in 2012, and within just a few years, he became a dominant force in the light flyweight division. His early success was a sign of things to come, as he destroyed opponents with his devastating right hand and unparalleled speed. By 2017, Inoue had already unified the WBA and IBF light flyweight titles, but he was far from done. Seeking greater challenges, Inoue decided to move up in weight, targeting the bantamweight division. His debut at bantamweight came in 2018 against Jamie McDonnell, a former world champion. Inoue's performance was a masterclass in precision and power, as he dropped McDonnell with a crushing left hook in the first round.
Another left hook to the body, back to the body, another left hook to the body.
The knockout was swift and decisive, signaling the start of a new era for the Japanese fighter. With this victory, Inoue not only proved himself in a new weight class, but also solidified his reputation as one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. Inoue vs. Jamie McDonnell, 2018. On May 25, 2018, Naoya Inoue faced Jamie McDonnell in a fight that would solidify his status as a rising star in the world of boxing. The match took place in Tokyo, Japan, and marked Inoue's debut in the bantamweight division. McDonnell, a seasoned champion from the UK, was expected to provide a tough test for the Japanese phenom. However, Inoue's sheer power and technique proved too much for the veteran. From the opening bell, Inoue showcased his incredible speed and precision. Just 3 minutes into the first round, he landed a devastating left hook that sent McDonnell crashing to the canvas. McDonnell managed to get back on his feet, but Inoue was relentless.
Flying out, started switching the hooks to the body and the head. The first hook.
He unleashed a series of brutal combinations that forced the referee to step in and stop the fight in the second round, declaring Inoue the winner by knockout. This stunning victory not only earned Inoue the WBA bantamweight title but also proved that he was ready to conquer the bigger challenges in the division. This fight marked the beginning of what would become an extraordinary reign for Inoue, with his combination of speed, power, and ruthless precision, making him a nightmare for anyone in the bantamweight class. World Boxing Super Series. Inoue's next step toward boxing greatness came in the form of the World Boxing Super Series, WBSS, a prestigious tournament that only the elite fighters dared to enter. His journey through the WBSS was nothing short of spectacular, as he displayed his unmatched skill and ferocity, leaving a trail of defeated opponents in his wake.
ついに始まりました。WBSS 日本に初めてやってきた。
In the quarterfinals of the tournament, Inoue faced Juan Carlos Payano, a former world champion from the Dominican Republic. The fight took place on October 7, 2018, and from the opening bell, Inoue was on another level. Within the first round, he delivered a thunderous right hand that floored Payano, knocking him out in just 70 seconds. This lightning-fast knockout earned him the prestigious Ring Magazine Knockout of the Year award, further cementing his status as one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. In the semifinals, Inoue faced the tough and durable Emmanuel Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Inoue continued his relentless attack, knocking Rodriguez down multiple times before ending the fight with a devastating body shot in the second round, claiming victory by TKO. The rapid succession of victories earned him a spot in the grand finale of the WBSS, where he would meet a familiar foe in Nonito Donaire, the legendary Filipino fighter who had already been a world champion in multiple weight classes. These dominant performances not only marked Inoue as the clear favorite in the tournament, but also solidified his place among the best fighters in the world, poised to make history. Inoue vs. Nonito Donaire. The finals of the World Boxing Super Series on November 7, 2019, marked the most anticipated showdown of Inoue's career, as he faced the seasoned veteran Nonito Donaire at the Saitama Super Arena in Japan. Donaire, a four-division world champion, was a significant challenge for the young Japanese star. The fight was expected to be a brutal test for Inoue, and it certainly lived up to the hype. Inoue opened the fight strong, using his lightning-fast reflexes and powerful punches to control the pace. However, in the second round, Donaire unleashed a left hook that cut Inoue above the right eye, forcing him to backpedal for a moment. Despite the injury, Inoue's resolve never wavered. He relied on his sharp counterpunching and quick footwork to stay in the fight. As the rounds progressed, the battle became a brutal chess match. Donaire, though clearly outmatched, showed his grit and determination, making it clear he would not go down without a fight. However, the fight turned decisively in round 11, as Inoue found his rhythm.
He was poised, he was calm and calculated.
With a relentless combination of body shots and precise punches, Inoue overwhelmed Donaire, securing a unanimous decision victory after 12 intense rounds. The win earned Inoue the Muhammad Ali Trophy and further solidified his legacy as one of the best fighters in the world. It was a hard-earned victory that showcased Inoue's heart, skill, and unyielding will to dominate the sport. Inoue's triumph over Donaire was not just a victory in the tournament, it was a statement. The monster had arrived on the global stage, and his reign in the bantamweight division was now firmly cemented. Inoue's dominance. After his unforgettable victory over Nonito Donaire, Naoya Inoue's dominance in the boxing world only intensified. His next few fights showcased his unparalleled knockout power, as he continued to prove that he was one of the most destructive forces in the sport. In October 2020, Inoue faced Jason Maloney, an Australian fighter who was coming off an impressive winning streak. From the very beginning of the fight, it was clear that Inoue was on another level. He tested Maloney with sharp jabs and precise combinations, before turning up the heat in the 7th round. With a devastating right hand to the temple, Inoue dropped Maloney to the canvas. The Australian struggled to get up, but Inoue quickly sealed the deal with another flurry of punches, knocking Maloney out in the 7th round. In 2021, Inoue's next victim was Michael Dasmariñas, a tough Filipino challenger. Inoue wasted no time, landing a brutal left hook to the body that left Dasmariñas gasping for air. Inoue's accuracy and ferocity were evident, as he sent Dasmariñas down 3 times in the fight, securing a dominant victory by knockout. In just a few short years, Inoue had cemented his reputation as a knockout artist, finishing off nearly every opponent he faced with incredible precision and power. His combination of speed, technique, and ferocity left his opponents with little chance of survival, and it became clear that Inoue was not just a boxer, but a knockout machine capable of ending fights in the blink of an eye. Inoue vs. Nonito Donaire, 2022.
Gentlemen, receive my instructions in the dressing room. You know what we're here for. Remember to protect yourself at all times. And when you touch gloves now, man, you're boxing at the bell.
In 2022, Naoya Inoue faced the legendary Nonito Donaire once again, this time in a rematch that was highly anticipated by boxing fans around the world. The fight was a highly emotional and competitive one, as Donaire sought revenge after losing their first encounter in 2019. The stakes were high and the venue, the Saitama Super Arena in Japan, added to the drama of the event. From the opening bell, Inoue came out aggressively, unleashing his signature combinations of speed and power. However, Donaire wasn't easily intimidated. He showed resilience, landing sharp counters and challenging Inoue with his own attacks. The fight was a brutal contest of skill and heart, with both fighters exchanging heavy blows. But in round 2, Inoue found his rhythm. With a relentless barrage of punches, he began to take control of the fight. Donaire, despite his best efforts, couldn't match Inoue's relentless pace and devastating power. In round 2, Inoue unleashed a perfect combination that sent Donaire crashing to the canvas. The Filipino champion managed to get up, but Inoue swarmed him with an unyielding flurry of punches, overwhelming Donaire and forcing the referee to stop the fight in the second round. This second win over Donaire firmly solidified Inoue as the best in his weight class and extended his undefeated record. The victory was a statement to the boxing world. Inoue was no longer just a rising star, but a proven champion with the power, heart, and skill to dominate any opponent who stood in his way. Inoue becomes undisputed champion. On December 13, 2022, Naoya Inoue achieved one of the greatest feats in boxing, becoming the first undisputed super bantamweight champion. The fight took place in Tokyo, where he faced Paul Butler, the holder of the WBO super bantamweight title. Inoue entered the ring as the heavy favorite, but Butler, a skilled boxer from the UK, was determined to provide a challenge. From the start, Inoue's precision and power were evident. He methodically broke down Butler with his signature combinations, landing vicious body shots and precise counters. By the 8th round, it was clear that Inoue was in complete control. The 11th round saw Inoue unleash a devastating flurry that sent Butler to the canvas, securing a TKO victory. This win earned Inoue the WBO belt, completing his journey to undisputed status and further cementing his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of his era. Inoue's move to super bantamweight. After establishing himself as the undisputed champion of the bantamweight division, Naoya Inoue set his sights on new challenges. The next logical step was moving up to the super bantamweight division, where even tougher competition awaited. His first target was the undefeated Stephen Fulton, the reigning champion of the division. On May 7, 2023, Inoue made his super bantamweight debut against Fulton in a fight that would test his abilities at a higher weight class. From the start, it was clear that Inoue's speed and technical prowess were still his greatest assets. Fulton, known for his defensive skills and ability to control the pace of a fight, found himself constantly on the back foot against the relentless assault of Inoue.
Right hand! Stood up to it for the moment!
Inoue dominated the fight with his sharp jab, powerful counters, and explosive combinations. By round 8, Inoue had Fulton reeling, and a decisive right hand from Inoue floored Fulton. Despite a valiant effort, Fulton could not recover, and Inoue's power overwhelmed him, resulting in a unanimous decision victory. This victory made Inoue the super bantamweight champion, further solidifying his place as one of boxing's elite fighters. His seamless transition to a higher weight class added another milestone to his already illustrious career, with fans now wondering just how far he could go. Naoya Inoue's relentless pursuit of greatness continues to redefine the sport of boxing. From bantamweight dominance to becoming a super bantamweight champion, his legacy is cemented as one of the best ever.